Sorry, and I'm Gerard, and I'm one person. We are presenting on the topics induction, key components of induction, the nature of teachers' induction in Ghana, and why should employees be given induction. So when we say induction refers to the structural process of welcoming new employees into an organization with an essential information on the company's role and culture. It typically deals with the orientation section and introduction, and also training on the work policies and safety protocols. The main aim of induction is to enhance job opportunity and also bring a sense of togetherness among the new employees. So we are dealing with employee induction procedure. 1, preparation. Like, it's how they prepare the workplace for the new employees. And welcome and introduction. It personally deals with how you welcome your new employees and the introduction you are giving to them, then integration. It also verifies the completion of all administrative forms and introduce performance management discussions, settings clear expectations and goals, then transition to onboarding. It gathers feedback on the induction process through a meeting or survey and outline the upcoming onboarding steps, detailing the expectations and any scheduled training to ensure a smooth continuation into their role.
I'm also talking about why should employees be given induction. Here are some points employees should be given induction. 1, it improves efficiency. Induction program equip new educated with essential skills, knowledge, and improving their strategized learning and effectiveness in the classroom. 2, it enhances retention rate. This also talk about proper support during the initial years help reduce turnover, like the initial or the new educators with good capability help to reduce the turnover point. This will also enhance the productivity rate. 3rd one, it talks about emotional support. This also talks about how this also helps the new educator to navigate their challenges and build self-confidence to increase the rate of productivity. Thank you.
So my name is Lisa Mohammed, and now we will continue with the key components of employee leadership in education. So some of the key components of employee education are welcome from the employer, introduction to the company, tour of the workplace, introduction to the team, review of company policies, employee checklist, and employee feedback. So, welcome and introduction. This is an opening orientation that is given to the new employee who has just been posted into the institution. This has to do with briefing them on the visions, missions, and values of the institution. And then the next one on civic training, which is a comprehensive briefing or instruction given to the new employee on the tasks they are supposed to take during their stay in the school, what they are supposed to do in their various fields. For instance, a teacher being employed into a school has to know what to teach in the classroom, how to relate with students, and how to assess them. Next is the policies and procedures of the institution. This has to do with a summary of the institution's policies, that's their code of conduct, their values, and their missions and vision. This talks about the time of reporting, the way employees are supposed to dress, how they are supposed to relate with others in school, what would be accepted in the institution and what would not be accepted in the institution. Last but not least is the tour of the facility, which is a walkthrough of the institutions, which is a way of making the employees familiar with their environments and how to navigate around the environment of their institution. And then lastly, mentorship, which is allocating an already experienced educator to take the employee through stuff he or she might not be familiar with, such as guidance and support, because new employees are just fresh people from the university, who might not be familiar with the pros and cons of the institution. So a mentor would be a very benefiting experience for the new employee. Thank you.
I am Abubakar Azara, and then I'm going to continue with the nature of teacher induction in Ghana. The first point is orientation programs. New teachers frequently engage in orientation programs that familiarize them with the educational system, curriculum, and teaching standards in Ghana. And then the second point is mentorship. A number of schools appoint experienced educators to mentor new teachers, delivering guidance and support during their initial years. The third point is professional development. Ongoing professional development is promoted with workshops and training sessions aimed at enhancing teaching skills or sustained professional growth is encouraged, incorporating workshops and training sessions to enhance teaching skills and knowledge. We move on to explaining the nature of teacher induction in Ghana. Teacher induction in Ghana is a professional development process that aims to support new teachers and help them succeed.
Hello, I'm Ambassador Kuku, and I'll be taking you through the challenges associated with teacher induction. The first one is information overload. So, information overload happens when new employees are taught more things in a short time frame. So, for instance, when more information which are to be taught in 2 days are taught within a day, it's become a challenge for the brain to absorb. Yeah. And number 2 is insufficient training. Inadequate training on specific roles and responsibility can leave new employees feeling unprepared and unsure about their tasks. So when they are not given adequate training, it leaves the employees unprepared for their new job. Thank you.
My name is Justice, and I'm continuing with the challenges associated with the induction. And one, I would like to talk about limited follow-up. Limited follow-up describes instances where there is a lack of insufficient or adequate continuation or oversight after an initial encounter or activity. This issue can arise in various settings, including mentorship program, healthcare, customer service, and project management, without ongoing support and follow-up sections. New employees may feel abandoned and find it difficult to address challenges they encounter after initial induction period. 2, I would like to talk about integration issues. This refers to the challenges that arise when new teachers are trying to adapt to a new educational environment or system. New employees might struggle in integrate into the existing organizational culture, leading to feeling of isolation or not letting in. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Nanajua, and I'm summarizing everything my colleague said in the conclusion. So, in the conclusion, all that is above is that induction gives us a clear information and details about induction, as well as its importance and the nature and also experiences of a teacher when being inducted. So in my opinion, induction actually allows us or gives us a perspective of how we see the workers, not only the employees, on how to interact with the students, and also how they view the psychology, and as well as studying their behaviors, and also helping them improve upon their abilities and